There we go. Good luck.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Hopkins sent in motion. One more time for Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Play action. Here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Dolphins are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, it's down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Yeah! Here we go!
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted.
All right, starting off strong.
Here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week.
I said we are starting off strong.
On this next drive, do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run up the gut with Montgomery. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good.
Good kick.
And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Everybody kill. Yeah, here we go.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
On the play fake, Dak unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Up.
They'll run with Montgomery. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he will have a Steelers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coach is calling him to do the running for a change. And on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
Get set. Up.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 20, here's second down and 9. Throwing is Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is
69 yards. Nice.
20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side to the end zone, and they get 6.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
He'll start on the ground with the shot. He'll manage to get to the 33. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Prescott now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw again. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line.
I don't think I could do that again if you gave me 100 tries.
From his end zone, Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Finds Nakua on the slant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And
I am allowed to go for this, right? Like, if you tell me before I hike it, I'll pause. I can't remember offhand.
4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and...
Okay, cool. I didn't want to break any rules or nothing. Hell yeah.
On 4th down.
You fucking drop that, you... God damn it. Reliable all season and then that.
Going to give the ball over on down. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
A carry here for Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, Purdy. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short but he has picked up the first down. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, really well.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
On play action, here's Dak. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 20.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down.
Had me worried there for a second.
For us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Running is Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Miami.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
Yeah, here we go.
To throw is Dak. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right, check, wide, hey.
Dak to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
What do you think?
Now Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second and 10.
Yeah, dude. What do you think?
Now Prescott. Off line the Tua on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far
Into space. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. Dak will throw it here on first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the back.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn.
Damn, good pick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now Purdy. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he wove in a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. first down throw for Prescott. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, 20.
Prescott now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Get set. Line around up.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Outside.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set.
Throwing is Purdy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Get set.
First down, Steelers.
18. Watch out.
Throwing again is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Left side to Godwin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Kill!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Floyd in. What do you think?
Prescott again. He's got it about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first and 10, Purdy. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get set. All right, Russell.
Hopkins sent in motion. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. To the pylon, he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion, That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside.
I don't think there's any chance I come back from this, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on shoot clock if you're cool with that.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Roger. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory. They hope to come.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over.
I'm so sorry. I did not see your guy going down there.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Good game, though. Good game.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set.
Now Montgomery. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and 9.
Get set. Get set. RT. RT set. Hot. Hot.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and
I'm coming for you, Purdy.
Victory formation here.
Good game, man. Good game. Oh, shit. I have the ball? I thought that was third down.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Steelers are
Good game, good
gonna
game.
have a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.
Oh, our score's a
So
palindrome.
that's one. A win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
I love you, buddy. Whoops. Let's upgrade some of these players. Oh, bye-bye.